Alright, the recording has started. There we go. And then I can click on this button, click on that, make sure it's muted. It is muted. And I can come over here. I can refresh the page. It will apparently not show me that I am streaming on my own YouTube channel, which is absolutely wonderful. And now I can hear myself. Hello. I am live over on Twitch. Please be patient. It is hard for me to see this chat and notice it update. Feel free to pop on over to Twitch where it's easier for me to see ya. There we go. And I misspelled easier. There we go. And then I can hit enter there. And I can tap this button here. And then I can tap on this button. And now I can go over to here. And then I am live in hardcore Minecraft. And goodest of gravies, I am on the wrong thing. That's also the wrong thing. Hello, Yoru. Hello, hello, and good gravy. There goes my Vtuber avatar again. Hello, Pastel Pendabat. I am going through it today, apparently. There we go. I'm back. I can see myself. Hello, Yoru. Hello, Pastel Pendabat. How are both of you doing today? I am doing terrible, apparently. The scuff is real. And then over here, and then do that, and then boom. Oh, I am so glad to hear that. I basically, last night I spent, oh good gravy, why is my head freaking out? Ooh, good gravy. Yeah, I spent all of last night trying to get a bot set up to post YouTube chat into this chat so that way I can actually see YouTube chatters. And then basically learned that that breaks terms of service with Twitch because Twitch is just a terrible company, apparently. Yeah, they do not like you multi-streaming. Like anybody watching YouTube streams is going to come over to Twitch. They certainly are not. Not for me, at least. Hello. Yeah, I did not sleep last night. I am... Oh, and now I can hear myself again. Ew. Oh, good gravy. I think I'm going to go ahead. Need a tester for the bot? Yeah, I do. I also need to learn how bots work. Oh, and did I ask how you're doing, Pastel Pendabat? Did I? Did I? I don't know if I did. If I did, hello, how are you doing? My brain's... The scuff. The scuff is real. Oh, it's so real today. Oh. I hope you're doing good. I'm going to go ahead and do something really stupid and play hardcore Minecraft. Except, I'm going to do something slightly not stupid. Also, good. Also, I'm so glad I remembered to do that. We are not going to our normal hardcore world right now. We are going to this one. Because today, we are going through a training montage. So, I have set up all of this. And you might be asking, what is this? What's this for? This is to make a full set of diamond enchanted armor that I could use to go to the nether and work on getting, like, netherite armor before I go and fight the ender dragon. This is a cave spider farm. Specifically so that way I can, like, use any sort of... What's the word I'm looking for here? Let me turn that light on real quick. Basically, I want to be able to use any mob spawner I find in order to actually craft, you know, make it. This is the hardest spawner to set up because it's the most dangerous. I've even got like a whole chest array set up to like grab loot. But basically, let me go ahead and set game mode survival. Yeah. But in this chest, I have like on top and bottom for like some of these, but like this one, just like the order to actually put enchantments onto the weapons. And I would like a diamond spear, sword, a good bow, axe, shovel, 2 pickaxes, a hoe, a full set of diamond armor, and a shield. And I will, in just a short bit, actually be going over how exactly I intend to... What's the word? How I'm actually going to go through and enchant all this stuff, and then grab the stuff at the end there, craft up some potions real fast, and then go through there. Test complete. Tester for the bot. You've tested. I have not done any bots. Hang on a second. Wait. What's happened? I am so sorry, Yoru. Bot test. Yeah, there is no bot. I am so sorry. I was trying to set up one. I failed. I'm sorry I failed to communicate that. Also, I need to turn that light back off. I'm really proud of how that works. That looks so good. But yeah, my apologies, Yoru. I did not get that bot set up. You saw them? Oh, yes, no. The, on the stream, it does pop up. But I can't see it in my overlay, and that's the problem. So, like, you guys can see it. I can see it on there, but I just can't see it, period, on my overlay. So I have to look at YouTube chat, which is on my phone, which is at an angle and really hard to see. And I just realized I have no food up here. I came up here with no food. Okay. Game mode. Creative. Yeah, that's most likely because I've got things bugged out weird. Steak. There we go. Mode. Survival. So let me take a quick look at... Hang on. What is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. So I'm going to do tester. No. No. Ah! It is showing up twice. It's not supposed to do that. I can fix that. I can fix that. This is the one... Watch this. It's gone. And then tester again. And now it's only there because I've dragged it off screen. I have done the advanced technique of pretending the problem does not exist. Oh. Oh, there's... I didn't say it was a good plane. I just said it was a plane. Alright. That's 7 levels. Let's see how that works for actually doing our first sword. So, on this chest, looting 3. Sword, looting 3. And then we can buy an unbreaking sweeping edge. Can't afford to do that. It is always a scuff start. Ouch. I never claimed to be good at what I do. And matter of fact, I'm probably the worst at what I do. And then boop boo. Alright. See, this is why I hate cave spiders. Cave spiders are the worst. Can I get some mob spawns? Hello? Hello? Thank you. It might be everything down there. Everything down there might be a bit of a problem. But that's why I have a bunch of lava underneath us, is to stop that from happening. So, as you enchant a weapon, like you put enchantments on said weapon, the level cost to do so rises each time. Whenever you hit 30, you are unable to actually enchant that weapon. Like, you cannot put anything else on it. It is straight up impossible. And we're already at the point that we need 11 levels. So I think I've already proved that I can just max it out. And then, let's see, you know what, there's a good chest. And then, enchanting. Boop. 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 I have discovered this is a very fast way of filling up a chest. Is to just dump it on the ground and then do that. But I am taking my time because I am a bit tired and I don't want to mess this up and get myself killed because I went to so much trouble to get those, whatever they're called, the blaze rods. Those blaze rods were a huge pain in the butt to get, and I do not want to die. And I am also not going back into the nether without gold enchanted apples. Or just gold apples, I should say. Not even gold enchanted. Also, is there a faster way to just dump this on the ground? As far as I'm aware, there is not. Alright, that is full. I can just do that. Hello, Logan. Hello, hello. I am in the process of learning how to fight the Ender Dragon. What we're going through right now is how to actually get a optimal set of armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. There we go. / game mode. So how are you doing today? Yes, we are practicing. I actually have like a set up cave spider spawner going. And everything is going good. I've already got the first enchantment on here and I've got the first book set up. I gotta be careful I don't get hit. Alright. Hello, Puddles. Hello, hello. I imagine Persephone's going to be here in a little bit. Because I will hold off on re-exciting myself real fast if she's on her way. Is your other half going to be here? Guys, I'll also just tell you right off the bat that we are getting ready to train. Okay, Persephone, hello. So today of all days, we are now in the process of learning how to enchant our gear, craft potions, get set up, find the Ender Dragon, and kill it. It is finally time to practice killing the Ender Dragon, because once I go back into hardcore, I am going to learn how to, I'm actually going to go do it. So what I have set up is the optimal enchanting route, as well as like the list. So I've already equipped looting, and then I combine unbreaking, sweeping edge, and now I've got 3 enchantments. Because every time, hang on, let me dump these on the ground. Every time you put a book onto a sword, or like you put a gear onto it or material, the cost of enchanting goes up. So like, watch this. Sharpness and mending, it costs 2 levels. Sword in this, it costs 11, and it's going up each time. And then fire aspect. Now if we do this, yeah, it's still 11, but that's a lot more than 2. And you guys came from Bakura? That is not an easy game, but it is a fun puzzle game. I wish I could have played it. I unfortunately do not have anybody to play it with, so big sad there. But it is a very cool game. And then sorting that, and there we go. We now have a nearly perfect sword. It just needs netherite scraps, which I don't have. Oh, good gravy, look at that. Yeah, that's making that a lot nicer. So, that is our sword perfected. Let us carry on. Made a big part where Persephone was leading me blindly out. Yeah, that's a hard part. No talking, that's going to be rough. You were yapping. Sure you were. Sure you were, Puddles. There is really not a very good way of getting experience points. Also, I do have... Where's the... Why is the loot here? Why is the loot not going down? Well, that's weird. Oh, it's getting siphoned off each time. Duh. That's what it is. It's just filling up too fast. I'm actually very happy when it comes to Persephone. Yeah, I imagine so. Come on, give me the spear. Alright, spear obtained. Looting. Enchantment costs 6. And then, sharpness unbreaking. 5. 10. See, it's already gone up a good chunk. And then, fire aspect mending. 4. 10. See, it gets expensive. But I want to go through the motions, so that way when it actually comes time to do this, I'm somewhat familiar with it. Probably going to need a bunch of anvils whenever we actually go to do this. And then the final one, knockback. Because I figured knockback on the sphere is going to be really good. 9, okay. Oh, it's going to take so much experience to get this done. I really will need a mob farm. Puddles. Why does everything on you hurt? What have you done? What have you done to have everything hurt all the time? Alright. So the reason I want a spear isn't for like the movement bonus. It's for the fact that you can hit enemies really far away. And that's like really good. Oh, you know what I should have done? You know what I should have... I should not have done what I've done. / game mode... creative? I need dispensers. Give me some dispensers. I misspelled dispenser. Never stops talking even when you're losing your voice. You're losing your voice right now and you're still talking. Good gravy, Puddles. Good gravy. Okay, so what I have planned here is do that. And then I can do this and this, and then I need a... what is it? I can do this, and then I can do this, and then I can do this. Okay, now I need a bunch of those again. Hang on a second. I have a solution. I can just come over here, just grab a bunch. And that makes this a little bit easier. But hopefully, this will make it easier for me to actually get the enchanting. I need 9, 18, 27 plus 4. So 31 stacks of enchanting bottles. So, enchanting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and so help me if... okay, good. I was worried for a second. None of those went to where they were supposed to go. Where's the last? Oh, here it is. Good. Thank you. And I'm one short. Of course, I'm one short. And now I've misspelled enchanting. Yeah, I know that was really, really riveting gameplay right there. I apologize. I'm actually horribly losing my voice, she could tell you. Oof. I'm sorry that you're losing your voice. Actually, no, I do need a thing there. And then redstone. Redstone? There it is, redstone dust. Sticky piston, I believe. Yeah. But actually, I need it one closer. Have you seen Noah has an announcement on U.S. states? Oh, good gravy. That's not going to work, is it? Welcome to me trying to make a simple redstone contraption to turn a redstone clock on and off. Yeah, see, that's not going to work. Directional redstone, man. Sometimes it's a pain in the butt. And then I can do this and that. So that is off. Right there. Which means that will be on. So I do this, it connects up. If I do that, it should be disconnected. No way of powering it. I will test this now by doing that. Good. Which means I can now set up a redstone clock right here. So, dust, 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 dust. That's not going to work because this is needs to be on the corner. Here we go. So this is a very simple redstone clock. It's not designed to be very good. It's just designed to do exactly what I need it to do for the time being. Yeah, there we go. That is nice and fast. Toss those into the lava. So theoretically, that should enable me to just make a shower here. So slash game mode adventure. No, not adventure. Use my dedication. Oh, you guys are having another argument, aren't you? I completely missed the fact that you guys are having an argument. Alright. La piece de resistance. Yay! It's not very fast, but it's a lot faster than what I could do by myself. Ooh. Now I'm wondering how much experience did I just lose off the edge here? It doesn't look like I lost any experience. Just having a swear-filled conversation. I have made a will-o'-the-wisp. Oh, it's gone. Alright, back to game mode. Creative. Because I forgot to do something. Something. Oh, just about fell to my death. You know, not that I could die in creative mode, I suppose. Oh, did not want to do that. And then... This is a staircase. So that way... Oh, I didn't even need to break that block. Now I have an actual bit to do this in. Game mode, survival. Alright. Wait. I've messed up the pit. Apparently I'm stupid. I did not even attempt to do this right. I can't have more pain meds until 3 AM. Oof. That is not pleasant. I am sorry that is happening. And I'm sorry there is nothing I can do to fix it. I wish that there was, I would. But there isn't, so I shan't. I shouldn't. I shiz not it. There's nothing I can do to help you. I wish there was. If I could give Persephone your pain, I would not hesitate to do so. Mostly because I think it would be really funny. Woo, woo, do. The orb. Oh, hail the orb. Oh, hail the orb. Gets enough pain to be fair. Even I wouldn't handle my pain my fair. That is very nice of you. You see, I don't know what the pain feels like, so I have no qualms in doing that to another person. Look. Hang on. I'm trying to drag my spheres around with me. Saying that as our best friend / enemy. You're a friend to me. Alright, so did we put the last enchantment on our spear? Yes, we did. So that is the spear taken care of. So, basically, the thought process behind this is looting sword for, maximum damage. Try to kill as easy as possible. This, I specifically went for knockback instead of knockback on this, because this, I want to be close. This, I kind of want to keep enemies away. This is to keep stuff away from me. And the bow, I had 2 options. I had either Mending or I have Infinity. And of the 2, Infinity is worse than Mending. Because Mending means you can always use this bow. Infinity means the arrows that are really easy to make are, infinite. And it's always easier to get arrows than it is to get another bow. So, power, flame, unbreaking, mending. And that is the bow. Persephone, your other half wishes to have Scrabble time with you. It is Paparazzi XP, isn't it? Yeah. So, top axe, bottom shovel, fortune. So, fortune, turns out there are some things that the axe actually works on. So you do want fortune on your axe. That was the wrong thing to throw in there. So fortune, efficiency, unbreaking. Yeah, replace Silk Touch with Fortune 3 for flint farming. So that's for a shovel. Sharpness, mending. Yeah, and that's pretty much the best axe you can get for right there. Sharpness is so that way you can use it to just one-hit a mob. That is just a thing you can do. And for the shovel, let me get efficiency. Go ahead, throw that on there. And to the shower. To the shower. Look, what are you doing? Oh, more experience. So I need like 22 levels at least. Probably more. And puddles. Persephone wishes to know if you're starting a new one. Do. Woo. 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 I'm positively glowing. Woo. There is sadly no way to make this go faster because you literally can only absorb experience so fast. Oop. Let the chaos. There we go. Alright, so efficiency has been put on the shovel. Oh, never mind. It didn't restart. Mending, unbreaking on the shovel. Nope, not like that. Nope. And then, so Silk Touch, it lets you get grass blocks, all that other jazz. Fortune 3, which is not compatible with Silk Touch, lets you get like an infinite amount of like flint. So pretty much, if I wanted a ton of flint for arrows, I would switch this out for mending. But honestly, just using like an iron shovel works just fine. You rarely need that much flint. So there we go. That's pretty much a perfect shovel for my taste. We do need 2 pickaxes. One is Fortune, one is Silk Touch. So we'll go ahead and do the Fortune one first. Because you want Fortune for like all your diamonds and stuff. You want Silk Touch for like, you know, getting stone or getting a bunch of other useful things. Or even just getting the raw ore so you can use a Fortune pickaxe on it. Alright, I think I'm going to have to hit the shower again. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. I am glad that my extremely stupid redstone clock thing does work. That is actually the oldest redstone mechanism that I independently developed. I didn't create it. I did independently develop it. Yeah, that's that one. And then Fortune 3. Yeah, 9. So Fortune, Unbreaking, Mending, pretty much the perfect, you know, pickaxe. However, this one is also just as good, but, you know, different. And for that, we start with Efficiency instead of Fortune. For some weird reason. Unbreaking, Mending. Yeah, see, Efficiency. Why do I not have Efficiency on this one? Why does it not have Efficiency? Did I just forget Efficiency on it? Did I goof that hard that I forgot Efficiency on my pickaxe? I did, didn't I? Oh, I goofed. Where is it? Where is Efficiency? Yep. See, I've already encountered an issue where I forgot to do Efficiency on this sucker. See, now it costs 12. That is why we have this little session. Do. I also do need to work on actually building, like, I've got the, what's it called over there? The villager breeding system. I need to develop the, changing chambers, along with the iron farm out better. So, Fortune, Efficiency, there we go. That's a better pickaxe. Fortune. This Fortune. And then, what's a good pun for a Silk Touch pickaxe? Oh, what's that guy's name? I don't know. Silk. That's close enough. Honestly, all that's fine. That's just so I can tell them apart at a glance. Ho! That's for flexing. Let us move on to the shield. Unbreaking is what we start off with. Shields are really easy to enchant. However, they are somewhat annoying to do. Yeah, here we go. Shield, unbreaking, and then mending. And there you go. That is a perfect shield. You cannot make a better shield than that. It just cannot be done. Now, The armor is what I would say is important, because your armor is what's going to really keep you alive and really enable you to actually survive in Minecraft. So Thorns starting off with Respiration Mending, followed by Protection Aqua Affinity. And I do not have experience anymore. And then the last thing is Unbreaking. Yep, it is the perfect shield. With a whole 2 enchantments on it. Because efficiency ain't gonna do nothing. Silk Tongues ain't nothing. It ain't a weapon. You can't make a shield better. Yeah, fun fact, you could use this to basically make a dice as well. Dice having you can have up to a 9-sided dice. Right. So we were at Protection Aqua Affinity right here. And then the last thing is Unbreaking on the helmet. Yeah, your helmet's one of these that you can actually put a ton of enchantments on and get close to having real max thing. But this is pretty much the perfect helmet. Like, theoretically, fire resistance, a set of fire resistance armor could be really good for going through the nether. But for most cases, you're not burning to death and you have access to golden apples. Like, you could just craft these and they give you fire resistance. So most of the time, you're going to want that instead. That's not what I wanted to do there. I'm supposed to actually, no, I'll do that in creative mode. So, your chest piece doesn't have as much options because it doesn't have as much fun stuff it can do. But Thorns, so that way anything that hits you is a little bit easier to kill. Unbreaking Mending, so you don't have to worry about your armor getting destroyed. And then Protection. And then that's pretty much all you could do for your chest piece. That's about as good as it's really ever going to get. Leggings, there are enchantments that you can get that I won't be able to get yet. So I am not concerned about getting them. But Unbreaking Mending, what I'm talking about is Swift Sneak. You get that from the Deep Dark. Not the Deep Dark. The, you know, the Forgotten Cities. Yeah, Swift Sneak 3 only in Ancient City. I am not getting that anytime soon. It's just not happening. Because, like, if I'm going to the Deep Dark, I am making sure that everything's perfect and I don't have to worry about getting killed. Because even if you're in full netherite, the Deep Dark could just straight up be the end of you. And that's another thing we're going to have to practice, is doing the Deep Dark. Because I will need to get there eventually. So there we go. That's about as good as we can get. I can break these blocks, get Swift Sneak, but I'm not going to do that because I can't do that in the game. And then finally the boots. Soul Speed 2, which helps you in the nether. It is something that can be kind of difficult to get, but you can get it. Why is this already cost 12? Good gravy, that was expensive. Thorns Mending. Why is this cost 12? That's cost 16. Why is that so expensive? Those are supposed to be fresh diamond boots. Feather Falling Depth Strider. See, that's cost 6. There we go. And then Protection Unbreaking. Good gravy, that was expensive. Yeah, 14. And then I want to make the orb bit. Oh, they're trying to jump containment. So it turns out the boots are going to be the most expensive thing to make, and all it gives me is 3 armor and 2 armor toughness. But look at the number of enchantments on that sucker compared to everything else. Like, the pants are just 3, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, swim faster, less damage from falling, move faster on soul sand, just everything compared to like that, which is 6. The sword's 6, that's 7 or 6. Nothing comes close. Shield's only got 2. Alright. And of course, the perfect hoe. Oh, I just about lost that perfect hoe. Fortune, unbreaking, mending, efficiency. And this is basically so you never have to make another hoe again. It's pretty much useless, but there you go. Perfect hoe. Now, to create... Hang on. Game mode... Creative? So what we are going to do here is I am going to make sure I have a backup copy of all this stuff, so that way if I die, I could just spawn back here and re-equip real fast. And then same thing over here. Throw that off the sides. Throw that off the sides. Boots, boots. Pants. Pound it. There. There. And then... Boo, 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 boo. To this side. Yo. I believe the top is the sword, if I'm not mistaken. Looting. Looting. Oh yeah, I forget there are specific like enchantments for the spear. I chose not to use any of them. Top, the second one, sweeping edge. Okay. Did I just... Okay, I thought I just deleted that for a second. So that is the sword. That is the spear. I like to do that. The bow. Axe. Shovel. Ah! Ah. I have made a mistake, technically speaking. So, axe, shovel, poke, poke. Perfect. So I think going to the end, this should be good enough. I might theoretically want actually to have better gear, but I'm not too sure. So I have set myself up with a bundle. Let me go ahead, get my gear taken care of. Sword, stack of torches. Silk touch because it helps me with compatibility. Lemon spear, axe, shovel. Bundles in the top right corner. And I do not need a hoe. I do not know why I have that. Persephone, you alive? Your significant other wishes to know. I also don't need to hold a shovel in my inventory. Honestly, I will... Golden carrots are for whatever you're actually an issue. Apple, golden apple. I could probably stick these in another bag. I need another bundle to actually do so. I think we will do the dried gas method. Flint and steel. Rockets for when I get to the nether. Obsidian for when I get there. Or when I get to the end. And I suppose theoretically I could end up with a horse. So that doesn't hurt to have. Alright. Potion wise, I have an ender chest. I do not have an ender chest. I just realized that. How do I craft an ender chest? Yeah, it is one eye of ender. It is not a bad idea to have access to this, but what I did want to do is I wanted to do some potion brewing before I got carried away. Yes. Pearls. Blaze rods. That needs blaze powder. So basically, you almost always start with netherwort. Every potion, you're pretty much just starting with netherwort. I need some blaze powder to actually fuel this sucker. We can just toss that in there for the time being. This will make us our first tier of potion. And we're going to be putting it in our ender chest and taking this ender chest with us. I do believe you need silk touch to take an ender chest with you. Yeah, awkward potion, tier 1. Next, we need a glistering melon. You only need one of these per 3 potions, by the way. Oh! Oh, that's because it shows that. It just shows all 124 recipes. Because you get some weird potions out of this. Also, do remember to always bring a stack of empty bottles with you whenever you do this thing. Yeah, potion of healing now. We're going to take some glowstone. And I believe this makes it stronger. So this should be instant health to instant health 2. Or something like that. Ooh. Ooh. Yep, instant health 2. So glowstone makes it stronger. Gunpowder makes it throwable. And redstone makes it last longer. So usually your first thing sets what it is. Your redstone glowstone sets how long or how potent. And gunpowder just makes it a throwable potion. And you almost always want a throwable potion versus a regular potion, because you can get the effects immediately instead of waiting for it to happen. And there we go. So 1 netherwort, and then 1, 2, 3. Did I? Oh, it's there. And then boop, boop, boo. And this should be fire resistance that we're making right now. Yeah, we've spent almost an hour just prepping for this. And we have everything at hand. Oh, good gravy. It's going to take like 5 sessions just to get the diamonds, let alone all the enchantments I need. Okay, so yeah, we are definitely going to have to work on getting villagers set up, all this other jazz. Yeah, there's potion of fire resistance, and we want that to last as long as possible. Because that's immunity to lava. Good news is, 1 piece of blaze powder lasts for a lot of potions. So that's going to make getting there easier. So we can already say we've sacrificed 1 blaze rod for this. Yeah, that's 2 powder. And I meant to go ahead and do there, so let's just go ahead and say that one's in there. Throw that there. So that's fire resistance 8. Throw on the gunpowder, make those splash resistant. This is what you take into the nether to make blazes a non-issue. You still have to deal with skeletons, but that's easier to deal with. You have to be careful about zombie pigmen, but that's what our spear's for. And, you know, proper building. Do not forget, Minecraft is a sandbox survival. Do not forget that you can craft. That is the biggest, most important thing you could do, is do not forget that you can craft. Or you can place blocks is what I meant to say. Yeah, you craft. It's a survival crafting game. Blah, 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 blah. Blah. No, you can always place blocks. And that is the important thing to remember. Oh, this one actually needs blaze powder. So, what we could probably do is we'll take this blaze powder and just pretend we're doing this. Because I think 3 of each potion will be fine. Nope, not in there. You're right here. Yeah, so 1 blaze powder gets us at least 9 potions right there. And all potions are actually really, really good. Like, there are very few potions that are just outright bad. And, like, you shouldn't waste your time with. But pretty much every potion does have a use. Yeah, this is strength. That means we do more damage. That'll make this upcoming fight easier. And we're going to make them more potent. So we want, even though we could go redstone and make it last 8 minutes instead of 3, I want to go for the damage. So this is just straight up +3 attack. So that's 10 attack. If I crit, I think that's like 20. So that's one-shotting a creeper with a sword. And then we make it throwable. Yeah, see, 1 minute 30. Sadly, you cannot make it last longer. Yeah, we can actually craft more. That's really cool. Yep, strength, strength, strength. Boop, boop, boop. So we have 3 instant health 2s, that, and, like, we could actually probably craft 6 more potions off that alone. Silk. And we now have even more storage with us. So I am going to do this. We're going to set this down. Golden carrots can stay in here for right now. Golden apples will stay. Enchanted will stay in there. I do not need that at the moment, which means I don't need this. We'll hold on to the dried gas of this and here. We'll hold on to 1 saddle. I don't want to make getting that hard, but you know what? That could stay in there. Boat could stay. These could go in here because I do not need them at the moment. I will not need the diamond hoe for a good bit. Everything else is probably better in my inventory. There we go. So this will be what we look like when we head out to go to the nether, or to the end. What was... Fish can do that? Well, that's cool. I didn't know fish could do that. But look at how slowly we're dying now. Like, we're really dying slowly now. What? Or drowning is what I should have said. I guess axe is something I'm not going to need. So let us see which way we need to go. Ah. We need to head this direction. And we got a pearl back. Good. So do not craft more pearls than what you actually need. Brother, he spawned as close to that lava as he could get. Yeah, but here is my little redstone testing world. People like doing this in like super flat. I honestly just chose to do it in creative for no good, or in a regular world for no good reason. I guess, I don't know. It lets me deal with like the fact that the rest of the world generation instead of like theoretical stuff. Oh, and all the dead bees. Oh, I killed so many bees on accident. A gas is probably just a bad idea at the moment. Lots of dogs in the water today. I guess they're turning into dolphins as we speak. Good dogs. Turn into dolphins. Yes, you are. Yeah, there's a pack of wolves up in Alaska right now that I want to say about 90%... Oop, there's a axolotl I accidentally released. 90% of their diet is fish. Meaning, these axolotls are not axolotls, these wolves are in the process of becoming dolphins. And I think that is absolutely bonkers, bananas, crazy. Also, Persephone doesn't hate you. Persephone just, like, wants to lock their lips to yours. And I keep saying that, and none of you have said, no, that's not true. So I can only just believe that I am speaking the truth at this point. Whoa. Yeah, we're going to go in this direction a good bit until the orb points us in a different direction. But ideally, we just want to head straight north for right now. Oh, was that damage? It was not. Interesting. Yeah, I think you still get the damage tick, but you don't actually lose health for like twisting an ankle this time. I'm honestly surprised I'm finally at a point that I'm considering fighting the Ender Dragon. Now, I could try to do the fancy tech of using beds to one cycle the Ender Dragon. I don't want to do that. That feels like, what's the word I'm looking for? Extremely dangerous compared to just fighting it normally. Because I'm going to have, what is it, Feather Falling 4 and a bucket of water. I believe I should be able to just keep myself alive. Now, theoretically, I do want to bring multiple buckets of water with me, even a pumpkin. And I probably should have iron with me before I go in there, but I'll settle that later. Because it might be better to have a pumpkin on my head instead of that. Oh, Badlands. Cool. Oh, accidentally started crawling. So let us see how far off mark we are. Oh, it is pretty much straight dead ahead. Is it going to break? It didn't. So yeah, at the current moment, we need to just run straight ahead. Because it is far in the distance as far as I can tell. I look like I'm on a mission right now. Like I am going. You know, it occurs to me, if there is water right here, I should probably be traveling by boat. Boat's a lot faster. And I think all this is just so I can get a pair of elytra. So I can actually traverse the world faster. Also, I love shader pack shadows. Like, sunlight's still technically coming from the top down, so these are fake shadows. But I very much still love them. Yeah, the sun has no effect on the actual lighting level. Just the time of day. Also, I need some medicine. Snort time. Thank you for listening to my snort. I hope you enjoyed that sound effect. And there will be more in the future if you choose to stick around. Also, I just remembered to check my YouTube chat, and thankfully there's nobody there. I really need to be more on ball with that, because I get quite a few people showing up, probably because they're wanting to look at a Minecraft video, they just see me pop up. And I get the feeling I am losing out on people because they think that I'm just... Oh good, I thought that was Yor for a second. Yor, I thought you were a different person. But they probably think I'm one of those scam YouTubers who's like playing like recorded live streams. Or, you know, I'm just not being interactive. Which isn't the case. They just don't want to go over to Twitch, Twitch is being a real problem. And I wasn't happy with Twitch before doing this, but I feel like now. And Puddles, I am sorry that you are dying. There is nothing I can do to save your life. I hope... What would you like us to say at your funeral? Is there anything specific you would like us to say, like comment on like the shade of your hair or like how we know you? Because like I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know you that well. Something about cats? Do you like cats or something? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, we could talk about you and your violent hatred of cats. Nah. So, I think what we'll do is we'll just have nothing but cat facts. Like, it won't actually be like, there'll be a funeral in the background, but what we'll do is it'll be like a cat celebration party, and we'll just kind of pretend there isn't a funeral. We might also get the coroner not to use embalming fluid and let the cats nibble on you. I'm not saying anything funny. You should be laughing. Oh yeah, I was about to say we have a throat spray. I can't just send you a throat spray because you're across an ocean. We have like a throat numbing spray that I use every so often when I have a sore throat, and it's really nice. But it occurs to me that I can't just do that to you. Water doesn't help. Yeah. Sadly, water doesn't help when your throat's sore. Like, it's barely a temporary relief, but yeah, you could chug ice water and it just won't do anything. I wish it would. I know exactly the pain they're going through right now because I have dealt with it. Alright, it looks like we're about to head to an ocean. Let me go up on this land and get a scope of the direction we need to go. We passed it. We passed it up. Oh, good gravy. I thought it was going to be further away. We passed it. I'm allergic to milk. Ice cream actually has the opposite effect. I couldn't speak on Tuesday. It was swollen. You should have heard me. I don't think I've ever heard your voice. Because I'm not one of your safe people, sadly. Maybe one day. Oh yeah, you lost it completely today? I'm sorry to hear that. My throat's been sore for a while now, but it's the seasoning's changing. It's turning into spring, and spring's like my antithesis. I plan to speak to you guys soon. I just need a mic now. Yeah, take your time. There ain't no rush. The worst that'll happen is we all violently mock you. No, wait, you have anxiety. I apologize. That was rude. We will never do that. I think I've spoken to Reaper, I think, but not very loud, not very long. I wasn't there when you did. Like, I might not have even been in, like, the specific area you were at when you spoke, but I just didn't. All I know is I came in and everybody was shouting about the fact that they heard you speaking, and I'm like, oh, I missed it. Oh, it's really changing. We're so close. We're so close. And I'm getting so lucky on these. Yeah. Nope. Nobody's heard you here yet, Yoru. Is that copper? Also, that's a really cool looking cave right there. I said hi, I got bombarded, so I freaked out and didn't talk again. Yeah, I can imagine Possum the Yapper would have done that to you. I probably would have done it too, to be honest. I would have been caught off guard. I'm getting so lucky with these. It just went to the ground. This is it. We have found... I think that broke now, finally. We have now finally found... the end. Is this one... oh, it's not actually labeled. Well, that's annoying. Actually, here's an idea. Stop doing that. Okay, here is the spot that we need to dig down. So let us go ahead and get a shovel. Oh, that's going a little bit too fast, actually. It insta-mines dirt faster than you can go in creative mode. So, part of the reason I am going for the shovel here, or for the, you know, the dirt, is so I can actually build myself a little house. Oh, it popped up to the surface. Yay, I got it back. I'm slightly mook. I've spoken to Persephone and Logan. Yeah. It's like an anxiety thing, if I'm not mistaken. It's not like you hate us or anything. It's just, you know, talking ain't easy. It may not be something I understand, but it is something I can deal with, and I can be kind. It is always easy to be kind. It is never hard to be not nice. Also, I keep forgetting that I have like 30 grass blocks now. I need a door. School is suffering. Do I not have an auto cutter mod on? I thought I did. It might be disabled. Okay. And then the grass. Ads. Hey, I managed to make the ads better. I managed to make the ads better. Schools these days don't want that. They just want you to stress. Yeah, they are not great. I will be honest. Schools are not doing good these days. And I'm saying that as like an American. Like, my schools are like, ugh. Like, ugh. Like, ugh. Ugh. Nope, hang on. Hang on. Alright, that can go up here. I need a door. Oh, that's good. Yeah. I assume you can hear me now, Puddles. But I will say that I know the ads suck. However, I have managed to get the like front rolls gone. So it's now not as bad as it used to be. So I hope that helps on the ad front. So somewhere below me, there should be the end city. The end portal. I don't know why I said city there. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know why I broke that block. Also, like, did I even think to place a single torch? I apparently did not. This is why digging with, like, torchlight in your hand is a bad idea, because sometimes you just forget that it's dark, and you'll just make a mob farm. Oh, that was stupid. I just dug straight down there. That could have been the death of me. Now, how deep do end fortresses spawn? I didn't actually look that up before we started. The only problem about me drinking is it hurts to swallow. As much as the freezing water feels really nice. Yeah, that's like the worst thing about it. It's like your throat just hurts, so doing anything with it is just the absolute worst. It's like, it's just not fair, to be honest. 60 to 80? I assume that's negative. We're at 45 now, so we should be getting at least halfway there. We might be a bit closer depending on how this goes. Now, something I do need to consider is, oh gosh darn it, I do need to make sure that I put a bucket of water down here in the middle. I did it again. I hear zombies, so we might actually be on the level. Or that's a cave. Let me set the, no, that's the wrong button. Options, music sounds, directional audio on, closed captions on. I believe I've showed this trick before. Yeah, if you can look left and right. I can certainly hear it. And between 32 and 104, sometimes higher. Yeah, so that's a big range to find it in. I can't tell if it's above me or below me. Oh, it's below me. Because you know what that is right there. That's dripstone. Here it is. Hey, buddy. Nice to meet you. Yeah, so this cave... not very helpful, so we need to keep going deeper. This can all bite the dust. I do not care. I will grab endstone when I am in the end. Probably should just be grabbing that anyway, but oh well. Oh well. Why did I do that? Oh, so I can use that to see if it needs to go up and down. You know what this is? Oh yeah, that sucker went down. Oh, so let's options. Where is audio? Closed captions off. Yeah, but I do not believe that having like closed captions on is cheating. I just believe that is fair use of existing game mechanics. Hey, here we go. I stopped just a little too soon. Alrighty. So, this is all a dead end up here. That's a dead end if I've ever seen one. Let us go up the staircase. It is also another dead end. So far we have confirmed there is... Wait. Hang on a second. Wait. Hang on a second. Where's my... Here we go. What was this? What on earth is that for? This is a crazy little spawn like that. Like, just the underground's messed up, and then, like... I don't care if anything spawns in there. It's not a threat to me. Hang a right. This is a way down, so let's go ahead and take it. Oh, well, that's it. That's all there is there. I forget how the... Everybody's talking about an end update. We need an end fortress update. Look at this structure. This structure is so old. Oh, why'd I do that? I'm breaking the doors. Oh, ender pearls are always good. Block on top to signify that I've already searched it. Ender pearl. I don't need bread. Are there spider spawners in here? I know this is a really good way to get books, but I don't think there's spawners in here. I hear a skeleton. Okay, this place is starting to become a problem. It's like I've found two complete dead... Oh, hang on a second. I haven't found a complete dead end. I haven't... There's another alternate path up that staircase. I forgot about that. I thought this is all one trip, but it's not. Or did I... Wait. Hang a right, hang a right. Oh, the staircase doesn't... Yeah, no, this is just a straight up dead end again. What the goof? I don't know why I'm doing that. I can't get experience with this pickaxe. Found another cave. Welcome back to from the Silly Horse game. I am currently in the process of trying to find the stupid freaking portal. And so far I have learned... I'm sorry. Is that just the surface? Is this the super cool cave I found earlier? Do I not... I didn't bring any arrows. I did not bring any arrows. I have a bow, but no arrows. I now have arrows. Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of this. I don't need that. Yeah, so no. I have found the super cool cave that I was looking at earlier. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Alright, back in the cave. Apparently it looks like I need to go down, not up. That was a bit of a waste of time. Also, I definitely need to get arrows before I go into the nether. At least 2 stacks. I could probably get them from piglin trading. But yeah, so far, everything I have explored has just been a straight up dead end. Alright. I am going to go game mode spectator. Ah! Look at that. That's it right there. I needed to go back to spawn because I saw this room. I just forgot about it. Because if you look, like the actual structure has been kind of weird. So yeah, let us head back to here. I would have saw this on my way out too. I just completely forgot about it. So that is something to keep in mind when we're doing this. Is it could just be really stupid. Oh look, and there it is right there. Alright, kill that sucker. Alright. So things I do and don't need. I don't need this. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. And of course, don't need those. Let us light this room up to stop it from becoming death. And I would... Now, you know what? We don't need to explore the rest of this. We came here for this portal. Now, something crazy is we do not need to set a bed here. Because, I mean, we can do it. But this will just mean we respawn here. And if we die, that's it. We're dead. It is... We're back, you know, entirely new world. But for the... You know, yeah, if we die, we die. That's it. I'll have to go to a different world and then, like, recreate this armor real fast and then go through it all again. Maybe. I don't know. Arrows? Hang on a second. Game mode. Creative. And then I need to go to arrows. / game mode. Survival. Now, this is everything I thought to bring with me, which means... Yeah, this is everything I'm going to be taking in with me now. I'm not going to bring anything else. Where is my ender chest? It is time to reorganize my loot. So, I am going to take the scaffolding with me. That seems like a good idea. I'll be bringing blocks. That could stay, that could stay. The bundle could stay. Stakes in favor of this. Enchanted golden apple. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. One, two, three. Okay. I think everything in here is something I want to bring with me. I do not need torches. That is just going to be a thing that is not going to be helpful. I'm not going to need fire resistance. Not here, not in the nether, not in the end. So, strength, health, health, strength, strength, health. Yeah, and this is the maximum number, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I need 11 Eyes of Ender. So that's 2 more, 4 more, 6, that's 8, 9, 10, 11. And then the Ender Pearls can possibly come in clutch and save my life. So this will be my end setup right here. Oh, yeah, there's nothing you can do to get rid of the hiccups. The only thing I found to get rid of the hiccups is to just try to focus on something else and ignore them. That has been the only thing I have ever been able to do to get rid of the hiccups. Alright. Here we go. Game? Did I just crash? No, it's having to load the inn for the first time. Okay, this is my shader pack to my stupid crazy settings. Give it a second. We are underground. This is actually probably the best thing we could have had happen to us because it means I can get endstone. The dragon cannot break endstone. There's the dragon in the distance. Oh, I need to be careful. Have I ticked off Enderman? I have not yet. Oh, hang on. Alright. Did I get it? I think I just got it. A little bit lower right here. You got that one for sure. These Endermen are becoming worrisome. This is absolutely terrifying. Oh, they're not just like a, you know, a slight problem. These things can straight up kill me. Good, they're focusing on him now. I did not hit that one. Okay, that portal's gonna be... I just came into that. That was stupid. Got that one. Now, I think there's a way to hit these. Yeah, you can hit them from underneath. I think if you hit them like that, yeah, you can hit those from underneath. So far, everything's going according to plan. Game? Okay, this one's going to be difficult to hit, though. Well, that was actually really close. That was not me. Oh, I hit that one in the air. Hey, hit a fireball out of the air. That was nice. Got that one. I think there's only 2 left now. There's 3 left now. Apparently I didn't get that one up there. I might have just got that one. I got that one. I think I've only got this one up top left to get. Now the hard part of actually hitting the Ender Dragon. Yeah, that one's definitely healing him still. Okay, I think I need to climb up this tower now. Now, there is 2 ways to go up this tower. There's the smart way and then the stupid way. And I'm currently doing the stupid way. Alright, good, he's perching. Okay, we're on the ground now. Now all we have left to do is hit the Ender Dragon. So this is probably now the easiest part of all this. Oh, he's killing Enderman for me. She is, I suppose. Oh, is he? She's on her way down. Okay, that wasn't coming after me. Good. You're not coming after me, are you? Hey, don't come after me. Alright, I think we're doing this. We might actually just be skillful enough at Minecraft that we don't need to do much training for the Enderman. It's almost all prep work. The Enderman, the End Dragon. Brother, please. Please give me some space. Brother, please. It was an Enderman. Oh, I just died. Okay. Good news. I now know to be on the lookout for the breath. That killed me really, really fast. That killed me so fast. Okay. That was so crazy fast right there. But I want to say that honestly might be enough for me to know what I want to do now. Like, I do know I need to get a feel. Yeah, because I was getting confident there. And then there's like that ending right there. That is, I need water barrels, I need that. I need a bunch of stuff. But I want to say I am fine with that experience. We have more time to practice in the future. Now, we just need to focus on getting my end stuff set up. Now, I was working on a system before we left to get myself up and down. That did not use the water columns that killed me. Oh yeah, that one right there definitely needs it. So this needs replaced. Well, I just went back with the same thing. So it's 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, boop. 1, 2, 3, boop. 1, 2, 3, boop. 1, 2, 3, boop. 1, 2, 3. Boop. And now, just power these. I know it's a complete total shift change, but honestly, that death kind of sent a shiver up my spine, because I was like, oh no, did I just lose everything? No, that's what the practice run was for. So we'll probably do one of those practice runs every time, and like I'll probably do that on like a fresh world that I could just copy over and, you know, paste. Yeah, and those things were terrifying, chasing after the dragon like that. Ah! That doesn't count as a solid block. Which means I also want to make these spaced differently. I don't want to do every 3, at least right there. Yeah, I honestly did too for a bit because I was trying to take it seriously. But I know I'm going to need more water. Because honestly, probably placing a bunch of water down everywhere would be a good idea. I need to be able to swap to healing faster. Probably keep regeneration just going. But like I let myself get into a tight spot there. And that tight spot is what messed me over. Because I was scared of the Enderman attacking, and I tried throwing down a thing. I think I might have died to an Enderman, actually. And then let's try 1, 2, 3. Boop. 1, 2, 3. Boop. 3. Boop. Yeah, it might have been an Enderman that actually ended up finishing me off. But that was a very valuable learning experience there. That Ender Dragon's Breath is not something to mess with, and honestly, a pumpkin probably worth the damage loss, the damage resistant loss. So I will probably work on getting a pumpkin as well. Because I would much rather have a pumpkin and not have to worry about the Enderman whatsoever. I think that is the way to go. Also need more power rails. Alright. Now, can I do this? Hang on a second. That might very well work. And then I can make myself a little spiral going down here. Oh! That's useful to see. Alright. I need to take this one further back. So that way when I get here, I can spiral. There we go. Alright. That should mean I can now place a lever right here, which ain't gonna happen. I have... How do I get that powered? Because I can't place one right here, and I kinda want that to... Can I put a slab on top of it? Will a slab... right here work? Oh, it does work. It doesn't unchange it, though. So once I've done that, I cannot undo it. If I turn that off, will it let me do it? No, it just doesn't let me change it back. Okay. Why is that? Why is it connecting here instead of doing what I want it to do? Am I just going to have like a separate little Minecraft system? I am, aren't I? Okay. So basically, I'll come land here. I can hop off here. I can go pretty much just look right here and then click on the next one. And, oh, pigman. I was worried for a second there. I was like, what is that? Why is there a pigman? There's a pigman because that is how pigmen do. Now, if I take this... Brother. Actually, hang on a second. Can you, Oh, hang on. Hang on a second. I'm sending you a gift. Apparently this does not work without... Alright, that pigman's gonna be a problem. Alright, and that does just chug, taking me to the top. I don't know. The path thing usually just takes them as high up as it can. Yeah, and then I can probably just right-click on that. Yeah, that's good. I'm not too particularly concerned where a pigman wants to go. I mean, I should be a little bit concerned, but I'm not too concerned. If that makes any sense. So, 1, 2... This will have to be that one like that. Yeah, so I am going to need more redstone power. And that's going to be a problem. Let us go make... Yeah, I can honestly right now, because it's like 1. So... Actually... You know what? 2 every space. Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, that was the wrong block completely to break. And again I break the wrong block. I'd just like to get all these picked back up. I'm going to do it every 2. Every 2 looks really good. Stop. Stop. I break... break this. Do not break that. Break... No. Okay. So the top half is fake. The top half does not exist. The block is... The rail is still on the bottom. The top part just does not exist. Alright, so every 2 redstone. Boom. And then 1, 2. Boom. 1, 2. Boom. 1, 2. Boom. 1, 2. Boom. 1, 2. And I'm out. That's a boom. 1, 2. And then that's... Yeah. Alright. I think I need actually 2 more. Yeah, boom. And then, oh. Yeah, that might be fair. I'm honestly fine with that. Alrighty. So as we all know, this should be the safest way for me to get up and down into my mind, because it's not a bubble elevator. As we all know, a bubble elevator kills me every single time I make one, so I cannot make a bubble elevator. It is just death. Bubble elevators are the root cause of me always dying. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, every 2. It needs to be every 2. Otherwise, it just does not have the oomph to get me up there. And where did he go? Where did he go? Pigman? He's just gone. I don't know where that pigman went. That's bonkers right there. I've got a missing pigman somewhere. Okay, so... I thought that was a pillager for a second. That was just a regular villager. I just about freaked. I just about freak flipped. Okay. I am running low on iron. I appear to be out of gold. Yeah, I'm out of gold. I need iron. I need gold. I need to complete the wall. So, something I would like to do is get acacia wood. I think acacia wood, the gray of the ash bark and the orange of the planks would go really, really well with the sandstone. Especially with this sort of pinkish red, this orangish red of this. And I want to change this out to have like an alternating pattern of like granite wall, granite wall, granite wall going all the way down. I think that would look really cool. And it'd make this wall pop a little bit more. So I want to get more granite. I want to do that. I definitely want to get some... What did I just call it? I just called it something important. The thing. The thing. What did I call it? I can't remember what it's called. Oh, man. My brain's fried. Why am I seeing a recipe for cooked rabbit? Alright. I need... You know what? I'll take the copper pickaxe with me. The copper pickaxe ain't gonna hurt. I will take another iron pick with me. And I'll make some torches. Because I also need some torches. Am I out of wood? Oh, I'm out of wood. Throw that coal there. Sort. 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 And then boop. One iron pick. 4 torches. Alright. I need to bring a bed with me. I'm headed towards my very tiny piece of Badlands. My teeny tiny piece of Badlands, because that's where I'm going to get my resources from. I should probably also take some time and go fishing. Some fishing would be very, very smart right now. I should also breed up those cows. Do I don't have enough for a fishing rod, I guess. No, I do have a fishing rod. I do need to take some time and go fishing. Where is my boat? Did I never make a boat, or is it just docked over here? Oh, it's just docked over here. Yeah, I need to go to that Badlands and start seeing if I can't find some gold. Also, I need to be careful of that cave right there. That cave could kill me one day. And I also need to remember this place is dangerous and can very easily be the death of me. Like, just look at that sand right there. But we are in wild territory now. Let me up. Let me up. Now this right here, they're bad. Mobs spawn down here and they just don't unspawn. That's just a straight up ravine. What I'm hoping to find is like some gold veins. Yeah, the sand's shifting, I can hear it. But it's looking like most of this is actually going to just be terracotta, which ain't a problem. It's just not what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. Actual stone. I mean, I came over here just to make sure everything's lit up, but yeah, stone is what I'm looking for. And we will take advantage of any coal we find. Careful of creepers. Always be careful of creepers. I do not want to die at this stage of my journey. But I should be good to take care of anything. The creeper's the only thing that can one-shot me right now, and I have a shield. Which is a active protection sort of thing. But it is far, far better than not having anything. Also, I have a trick to keep villagers out of my house. I am not going to use a door. I am going to take advantage of their pathfinding abilities and build myself a door system that they cannot path through. Basically, I'm just going to use 4 lightning rods. It lets there be a 1 block wide gap in between, but it prevents mobs from just walking through it because they think it's a full block. Kind of like how, like, an open trap door, they see as closed or whatever. Things like that. That's a spider. A spider. Also, I was thinking about making Friday the free stream on Saturday, I should say. I was going to do it as a makeup day, but I think I'm going to do it as Hightail. Though I think I might, I don't really know if there's an in-game for Hightail, but there is just sort of like a progression system. And I'd like to make some tutorials for it because I know some stuff about it. So I might actually try recording a tutorial live. Who knows? Oh, good gravy. Well, I don't want to go down there. I know it's a lush cave, but I don't want to go down there. That's death. Also, it's a completely different biome, so I'm not going to find gold. Nah. I mean, I got plenty of coal. I'm not going to complain about that, that's for sure. Make sure that block's there before I jump up. That block's there. Good. I don't know why I clicked off Lamau. I wanted to see the Ender Dragon fight. Oh, spoilers, I died. It did not go well. I died. It was either an Enderman or a combination of an Enderman and like the breath killed me. I do not know which exactly did it, but it was the death of me. Yep, you missed me dying. Logan thought it was a real. He forgot it was the fake fight, the training fight. And I'll be honest, when I died, I was like, oh no. But like, I was like, oh, hang on a second, this isn't real. It doesn't matter. I was honestly terrified for a little bit there. Alright, this is useless. So I'm probably just gonna have to go to the diamond level and mine. Mine. Oh, he jumped towards me. That was crazy. But I did talk about my plans right now. And right now it's just get everything set up, get gold, get iron, get full diamond armor, work on getting a villager breeder set up, work on getting a villager iron farm, a bunch of other stuff. It's time to start doing farms. I've gotten the first trick done. We will do more practice fighting the Ender Dragon later. Mostly because I'm just going to cheat myself there, cheat all the armor on, all the other stuff, blah, 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 blah. That way I could just do the fight over and over again. So it'll probably be like once per hardcore stream, we're going to do an Ender Dragon fight until I can get good at it. Because I only get to fight the Ender Dragon once on this world. I say that, I can fight it multiple times. I can only fight it once and not die. I could also theoretically see about just filling the entire thing with water, but that seems like an idea that's going to stab me in the back. And I do not wish to be stabbed by the back by myself. You know what? Well, we'll do that too. And do I have like a stick or something I can burn? Like, 2 planks will work. Boo, 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 boo. Planks. Just to help pad out the burning so I don't have to like do a perfect swap out. Oh. There we go. So I got 1 block of iron, 5 ingots, plenty of copper. I can make another bundle. I'm kind of tempted to make another bundle. I won't do that for right now, though. I do need to get some proper mob farms up, too, like some chickens and cows and stuff. I do need, and like sheep. Sheep would be really good to have. And wheat. Yeah. Now these guys, they aren't going to be turned into like the horrible system I have planned. I intend to just make this a nice village. I will find another village to turn into my farm. Yeah, this is just, nice and easy. The other one I'm going to destroy. I probably should just go ahead and harvest this. Harvest this? I hate falling into the water sometimes. It's so annoying. Also, why can you not place reeds on gravel? Why is that a thing? Missing any? It doesn't look like it. That only gets me 58. So 60, 62. I need 3 pieces of sand. I say as I only grab 2 pieces of sand. There we go. That'll get me a stack each time. I need to replace one of these with a piece of sand. That is easier said than done. Or easier done than said. I'm sorry. There we go. That is a full stack of sugarcane every time this all grows up to 2. Perfect. Where am I storing my sugarcane? I'm storing my sugarcane in here. And my bamboo. Well, that's such a lovely sound. Alright, so that is 4, 6 plus 7 stacks. Okay. Let's just do 16 bamboo this time. and see how much that gives us per run. What is 16 divided by 3? 5 plus 1. Alright, what is 16 divided by 4? That's 4 each. So I can make a 4x4 grid with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll see how much 16 gives me when that's all fully grown. Because that is a lot of bamboo right there. That's a crazy ton of bamboo right there. Alright. I think it is time to go to the mines, which means I need more coal. Which means I need more torches. It is just time to go. I need diamonds. I need diamonds, I need gold, I need iron. I need all this stuff. And copper pickaxe is like next to useless down there. Hang on a second, don't I have like a ton of iron pickaxes by accident? No, it's swords, iron swords. I have a diamond pickaxe though. Alright. At the very least, I now have this. I can get halfway down there. And then I can shift, and then I can go into this one and be like, vroom, all the way down. You know, eventually. Not right now, of course. Now it doesn't work. Oh, are you kidding me? I should have kept the oh! Thank you. Oh, let me up. Let me up. Let me up. Let me up. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I did not realize that I needed to break all these blocks so that way I don't hit my head running down. It's almost a perfect staircase. I just didn't finish it last time. You know what occurs to me? If you're underground and you make a map, it takes a picture of the surface. So if you wanted to get like a map of someone's base but you didn't want them to notice it, you could just undermine them, take the map pictures underground, and then like just slowly map their base that way. They wouldn't have any way of knowing unless they dug straight down to you, and that's like finding a needle in a haystack. Because if you avoid the popular mining levels, you're not going to run into a strip mine. That's for sure. Alright. So these are the previous two holes we've made. I think this time we're going to go this way. Hey, tough. Which is funny because it's not very tough. Ah, here we go. That's the one. And here we go, we got our gold. The gold we were so desperately needing earlier. It actually goes quite a far ways, but we need gold carrots and we need gold apples. So we are going to get as much of that as we can. And we're going to mine on. And there goes the pickaxe. One. Actually, I think I need to mine this because I think it's giving me a fake light level. Oh, and there's diamond right there. Yeah, for some reason, the texture pack isn't working with the top and bottom of the ore blocks. And I'm kind of sad about that. Oh yeah, it's bedrock, duh. Let's go this way by one just to check. Hey, that's what I thought. always do your little diagonal mine and make sure everything is going the way you want it to. Never think that you can just ignore it. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's way too close. It's 14. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that's it. Every, like, 14 blocks after on the red. And good news is we got enough iron to remake another pickaxe. And we got enough diamonds to make another sword. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Torch, no red. We do not want a baby zombie to spawn in this sucker. Because quite literally, this could just perfectly make nothing but baby zombies. I won't be fully healed for another 17 months or so because they take forever to heal, but it's fine. Oh, did I mention that my finger finally healed enough I don't have to strap it? Oh, that's really wonderful. But it's fine to not be strapped. That is great. I'm glad to hear that. What? Why did that just change? Did I tell you guys that my... Oh, I'm sorry, you got the ads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 5 ads is crazy. Like, I actually reduced the number of ads, like, that should be showing, and it's still showing you 5? So, I said, I am really glad to hear that your finger's doing better. I'm glad that you don't have to keep it strapped anymore. You just gotta be careful with it, I suppose. Also, did I mention, like, what happened with my dad? Like, what's the word I'm looking for here? I'm trying to think of it. Like how he's back from the hospital now. That was a terrifying sound. Yeah, because we were at the hospital in Houston. Not really a hospital. It was more of like a surgery center. Yeah. But he now has his peritoneal dialysis tube installed. Meaning, he no longer has to... he won't have to do hemodialysis soon. And hemodialysis is like really, really rough on your body. So my dad's on the path to doing better now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I did not realize you got caught again. So what I said was, I am really glad your finger's doing better. I am very happy for that. I guess all you have to do is like keep it safe. Like, make sure you don't, like, whack it or strain it or anything. Right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just gotta be careful, yeah. Also, did I mention that I've said this like 3 times now, you've missed it every time, but did I mention that my dad is back from the hospital? Or, like, the reason I was gone Monday, Tuesday is we took my dad to the hospital to get his, peritoneal dialysis tube put back in so he could do that. Yeah, so now he no longer has to do hemodialysis, and hemodialysis is very rough on your body. Like, it takes everything out of you. So he'll be able to do that soon. Why am I moving so slow? There we go. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm hoping he gets back up on his feet soon. 13, 14. Yeah, he's lost a lot of weight. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, he's lost a lot of weight. that was crazy. Yeah, because also with a peritoneal dialysis, he's able to control how much water he takes off. Thankfully, we aren't in the nether. The nether, that would have hit me. Like, how long it took me to react and realize I didn't have blocks on my hotbar, that would have hit me for sure. Look at the fox butt. The iron-coated fox butt. You don't really notice that the bottom of your, like, suit of iron armor, like your chest piece, covers, like, your entire torso. So your legs can't be attached to you. That's interesting to look at. Also, could you imagine mining like this? Like, you're just crawling through a hole. Like, it's like 1 block high. Hello and welcome to Cave Divers. This looks kind of cinematic. If I could stop turning invisible, this would look very cinematic. Look at that wall. Look how interesting that wall is. Oop. Look how interesting this wall is. That, oh no. Which way's out? Oh, I just got turned around. Which way's out? Please tell me it's this way. Oh, that's not good. I just got turned around. I think this is the way. I think this is the way out. Let me out. Let me out, please. I've been crawling for days. This saves my pickaxe durability, but good gravy, does it take a while? I'm free. I didn't bring any redstone down. I didn't bring any coal down here with me, so I have to go up to the surface to smelt this stuff. I should also probably spend some time on the iron level mining too, because I do need just straight up iron. Yeah, I can kind of feel like the little surge of speed every so often. And is that exactly 8 gold? And it is. Absolutely beautiful. Boop. Oh, that was itchy chin. I'm sorry. Copper can go in here. Redstone can go straight into blocks. Boop, boo. Boo. Gonna have to sort this stuff out eventually. 3 more iron for another pickaxe. I should probably start using bamboo now. Block of bamboo, 2 planks, 4 sticks. Yeah, bamboo is probably going to be the way to go. Because it is a very fast growing wood. And every 9 of it gives me a full block, which gives me 2 planks, which gives me 4 sticks. Which lets me have a bunch of torches. Yes. 62. Wonderful. I also need to figure out what kind of texture pack I want to move forward, because the paint pack that I want hasn't been finished yet. They're still working on it. It's going to be like a couple years. And let's be honest, I love the way this one looks, but it hasn't been updated. And it's probably not going to be updated anytime soon. Kind of like how Photon's not been updated, even though I like Photon to fix the bugs. So I'm just kind of have to dealing with it right now, I guess. Oop. We're just gonna go this direction and try to get some more iron. Diorite. Don't want diorite. Why was my light overlay just off? I know, look at that iron. And a good chunk of, ooh, gold. I shouldn't be that excited for gold of all things, but you know. It is gold. Boop. There. I'm already happy with the iron turnout. I would like to get a bunch more and gravel. And a cave. Wonderful. Let's head this way. Alright, that way's safe now. See, these are the caves I like because it's easier to make them safe. Those massive caves are just so dangerous. And why is there light already over there? Either way, go up, always go up first, because you do not want to get caught by a drop creeper. Or, you know, sand or something like that. Up is always the first place you want to go. There's some more iron. Yeah, see, this cave's now getting a little bit more on the dangerous side. And I should be holding my sword, placing a torch down, swapping back to the sword so I can actually block. So we're now making this significantly safer. I'll be able to actually spelunk and clear it out real soon. I think it would be better to go up before we go down. 2. This looks like a partially formed ravine, if anything. Caves do not like spawning on a diagonal, do they? Ah, good. The entire thing's safe now. Let us mine this coal. And we will go through and... Oh, I say that. There's the entire down section that I did not clear out and make safe. What am I saying the entire thing's safe? I know for a fact it's not safe. And there goes that pickaxe, but I have a backup. Because I came prepared. Yarr. Also, someone posted a meme about, like, mining coal, and, like, every time someone's like, ooh, coal, that's useful, and they start mining it, and then they're like, oh, there's more coal. Oh, good, there's more coal. And then it's like, oh, there's more coal. Oh, there's more coal. Oh, more. And then, like, by the time you get to the end of it, Like, you've, like, got a full stack of coal and you're just tired of mining more of it. Like, that's half a stack right there. That's so much. Also, there's water above us. Interesting. Yeah, copper is honestly not a bad thing to grab. It is a lot more useful than what it used to be. I was honestly fine when it was just a purely decorative block and that was all that it really had. And then I was fine when it was just like a tool. Like, it never hurt anything just to have extra tools available, even if it was like stone tier. Because I'll be honest, there's been a couple times that all I had access to was copper. And that made the world so much nicer. Because even if you're only using it for like 10 minutes, and still, you know, 10 minutes you would have had to use a stone tool. Ugh. Who wants to use a stone tool? Nobody. That's you. I have a full stack of copper now. Okay. It looks like this ravine leads into another cave. But I could kind of ignore this ravine for right now, and I can focus on the rest of the cave. So we will come back here to loot. Hopefully, if I remember. I might not remember, let's be honest. Let's just be honest, I'm not going to remember. It's not that important to me to get every single bit of the cave. It's just caves are really good for spelunk, like just getting resources en masse. Because so much stuff exposed to the air. Like strip mining, if you keep everything you get from strip mining, it's really, really good. Because now you don't have to mine for coal again, all that other jazz. Yeah, we're already at 2 blocks of iron right there. Wish I had fortune, but beggars can't be choosers, right? It is already 8:24. Oh, we're right above deep slate. I'm about to sneeze. Sneeze complete. Now, please listen to my sniffles for the next 30 minutes before the stream ends. Is that like a full block of iron right there? That was like more than a full block of iron. Probably was just a full block though, now that I think about it. Well, that was crazy. Oh. Hag Storm. Like, that classic Minecraft music is called Hag Storm. Can you believe it? I say classic. It's not C418 technically, but it might as well be with how frequently it plays. I finally remembered to look back at the YouTube chat. Thankfully nobody there that I could have ignored by accident. That is almost another stack of copper. It is another stack of copper. I have 3 stacks of copper now. It looks like I might be using copper to build the town. I say that. It's like 9 copper per block. So I'm not exactly going to be doing that, am I? Certainly not complaining about the coal, though. coal is useful. Oh, you know what I really need? I need to find a slime chunk, and I need to make a slime farm. Because that would be, oh, so helpful. Ah, and that's just a massive cave. I don't want to go down there. Yeah, the last thing I want to do is try to explore that cave. Look, there's already creepers forming. This is a bad cave. Yeah, this is real bad. Not safe at all. Why is this lit up? Okay. Well, if I can get some more iron. Also, always make sure when you're mining down that you are standing on 2 different blocks, in case one of them just happens to be into the void. You never know. Oh, I would have missed this. Oh, we've almost got a stack of iron. That's like 7 blocks right there. That's real good. Boop. And squeeze back through. Alright, so at the very least, we are getting good resources from going in here. I kind of don't like going in here, but at least we're getting them. And that's some more iron I just missed. And I don't have to worry about running out of tools because I brought a bundle with everything I need in it. Oh yeah, bundles are so good. They are so good for just exploring. Yeah, that's the way I went. I completely missed this hole. This feels like someone dug it almost. I know they didn't. Because I'm the only person on this world, I hope. Almost died to gravel there. Ain't that wonderful? You know, it'd be really funny if it turns out I actually have the backrooms mod installed by accident, and I just in hardcore mode I just go to the backrooms. That would be really funny. Because now all of a sudden it'd be like, oh, I might actually run into the monster this time and end the run. You know, as far as any like hardcore mods go, that would be one. Like non-vanilla plus, that would be one I'd be okay adding. It just accidentally go to the back rooms one day. In a hardcore world. And like there was one area I almost died in it. So like it would definitely keep us on edge. Oh! I've already looped through here. That's useful. Ooh, I got a stack of iron plus 4. That's really good. My pickaxe might be about to break, but I'm okay with that. This was a very good iron run. If I could just find a small cave system like this, but for diamond level, bottom of the world would be perfect. Boop. Oh, and there goes my pickaxe. Okay. I am now on... Did I forget to bring... I forgot to bring it back up with me. So it looks like I need 2 logs. 1 for that, and then 1 to just turn into sticks, apparently. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Perfect. Let's keep this one in my bundle so I don't have to waste resources on a stupid crafting table. Like a dum-dum. Like a big dum-dum. A big stinky dum-dum. Who can't remember to bring stuff for our crafting table. Well, not bring stuff for a crafting table. Bring a crafting table. At 60. Because you can always compact ores. Oh, that is a lot of stuff there. And I see diamonds, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. But diamonds. But it's not worth it. It actually isn't worth it. I'm not going for it. I'm just doing a bit right now. I do not want to die trying to get diamonds. That would be so stupid. But diamonds in the rough. Nah, we got plenty of... Almost 6 full stacks of copper. Almost a full stack of coal. Like, we're good to get out of here. Oh! On the way out, a little bit more iron. Oddly enough, I thought I would have had more coal. Honestly thought I would have had more coal. Also thought that I would be able to get out right there. That's a red herring. That's not actually the way out of here. I think the way out of here is up this way. I know it's not. Oh, you know what just occurred to me? My exit out of here is a 1x1 hole that I dug through. It's not up. I think it's this way. Is this it? No? Oh, no. I've lost my way. Oh, no. How did I get in here? Is it this? No. How did I get in here? No. I know for a fact I came up on this little split, so it's got to be back this way. It has to be. Is it in the ceiling? Oh no. I don't know how to get out of here. It's not that. Guys, I'm lost in my own cave system. Not there. Oh boy. Oh no! Oh no! I've goofed! I don't know how I got in here. It's certainly not up. It's certainly not up. No, it's not up. Is this it? No, it's not. Is this it? No, it's not. Oh my gosh. It's not up that way. There's no way it's up that way. I had to build up there. Could it be up this way? I hear a skeleton. I don't like that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I've done something stupid. I didn't mark how I got into this cave system. I could have sworn it was this way. Like... Because like, that's like one of the first things I saw. And then I'm like, oh, it's not right here. I keep saying, oh, it's right here. It's not that. Oh, it's here. It's here. Oh, thank goodness I finally found it. There we go. And then... just a bunch of arrows pointing to it. This way. Here's the entrance. Oh, good gravy. I thought I was going to be stuck down there forever. Alright. Loot. We're doing real good on loot. I need to make a hopper and just make a auto smelter. I only need 5 iron for an auto smelter. That is perfectly fine and acceptable in my book. Okay, I think I might be at the point where it is time to take a little break, get something to eat, and probably end the stream. Possum is playing Fallout 76. She is not streaming it because she's selfish. Like that. So, I will go get something to eat, and I'll go yell at Possum for not streaming playing Fallout 76. Every time they play a game, it should be streamed for maximum benefit and potential. That is just how it goes. That is just the truth of the world. Should I also make a blast furnace so it goes faster? How do I make a blast furnace? Oh. Blast furnace! 3 smooth stone, 5 iron ingots in a furnace! Oh yeah! There we go. Boop. Just gonna go ahead and take that. I'll need some more iron, of course. There we go. Do I have any Pret cookstone? I do not, it appears. So let us take 1, 2, 3, 4. One. Boop and boop. Now, if I shift click smooth stone, does it just go? Yeah, it does. Awesome. So I should theoretically be able to just as fast as possible. Alright, hopefully that worked. I'm going to definitely need a block of coal for this, probably a couple. But each one does 80. Oh, that was a full thing. So each one does 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boop. That's all I needed. So I need 3, this, and then a hat's worth of iron to make a blast furnace. I need a second one of these, actually. I don't know why I thought I only needed one. But I do for a fact need... Oh, I was not able to do it fast enough. That is so sad. Oh well. Oh well. That's 5 ingots left over. Well, I forget blast furnace is someone's job, isn't it? It's a job that somebody could take. Which means I need one more chest. And one more hopper. There we go. Let's see, at 64. Oh, that's 80 right there. That's 1 block of coal. That's 2 blocks of coal. That's 3 blocks of coal. Four blocks of coal. Another block of coal. And then just a miscellaneous amount. That's going to be 30. Yeah, I will just let that filter in. And then we will... Oh, that just sucked it out. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And I'll just let that smelt. Oh, good gravy, I'm in pain. And why did that save? Oh, and the lapis. That's a lot of lapis. And that's a good bit of iron. One, two. Block of iron. That should be this back up to snuff. It is. I would like for coal to make some more torches. Boop, boop, boo. That's 32. That is another iron pickaxe. But basically, I just need to let this smelt down now. But as the sun sets, I am going to slap my bed down right here and just go to sleep next to the sounds of the sea. So, my dear investors, I would like to say thank you. Thank you for your time today. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you so very, very, very much. I hope you had a good time. And, more importantly, I hope you have a good night. So, until we meet again, bye-bye.